Hi, second grade. It's Mrs. Jones here with telling you some other things that you might need to do. You will notice in some of the worksheets in Google Classroom that you will see this blue box with a question mark. Anytime you see a question mark with a colored box, you will have to type something in. So to do this, we've created a practice sheet for you to go ahead and look at each of these directions. So the directions for this page are to read each part of the problem, fill in the text box. So the first one I see is type your name in the text box. I'm going to come and I'm going to click it. I see that there's a blue box and I see that my cursor is blinking. I'm going to make sure that I delete whatever is there so that it does not show up as part of my answer. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and type my name now, Mrs. Jones. When we're typing our name, we always want to make sure we use capital letters. We can do that by holding down the shift key on our keyboards and typing the letter that we need to capitalize. Once I'm all done, I can click out and I see my answer there. The next question is, do you miss your teacher and classmates? Type yes or no in the text box. So again, I'm going to come. I'm going to click my text box. Right now, I see that I do not have my blinking cursor. So I'm going to have to double click. And now that I see it, I can go ahead and move my right arrow key, hit backspace, and I'm ready to type. So the answer is yes, I do miss everyone. If you do want to go ahead and write more, you can. So I'm going to say yes because I miss seeing everybody. And if it comes a little bit outside of the text box, that's okay. We just know that it's go ahead and enter it in there. So because I'm done, I'm going to take my mouse, as you see on the side of my screen here, I'm going to click out, and now it saves. And the last question is a share. Would you rather play hide and seek or dodgeball? And we have a sentence stem for you here. I would rather play blank because blank. I'm going to come. I see that my mouse has those 4 arrows. I'm going to click. I notice I cannot delete. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to double click and make sure I see my blinking cursor. I'm going to move 1 over, I'm going to delete, and I'm going to start typing. I'm going to hold down my shift key and I for capital. Would rather play hide and seek because I do not like dodge. Oh, and I misspelled it, so I'm going to delete dodgeball. So something that might happen that you notice as I click out is, let's say you click it and you forget, oh my goodness, I forgot to look for the cursor, and I hit delete and my text box is gone. We don't have to worry about that. If that happens, you can ask for help from somebody else to come to edit, and we're going to click undo. And we see that my mistake is very fixable, that I just have to hit edit and undo. So when I click it, I'm going to make sure I double click. When you double click, you do have to go really fast. Click, click. And there is my cursor